Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Doranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hey Lalita Madhava, welcome. It's just you and I. Early morning. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So for the new people here, we're taking a deep breath and chanting out on the out breath of the mantra through the nose. It's a chanting meditation. Oh, Shama-san. Yeah. Welcome. Just you and I, and Lalita Madhava. And yeah. So anyway, for those your spot people, we're doing a deep breathing and then chanting on the out breath through the nose. You breathe in all the way, fill your belly and chest, and then breathe on the outside the mantra, and you're going to be so ecstatic. You're going to be jumping up like this young lady here, and weaving around and all kinds of good stuff there. Well, here we go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna. You can put your microphone on if you want to, so I can hear your chanting. Oh, it is good. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Oh,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram, Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Hare. Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama Rama,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ooh,
Ram
wow.
Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ah,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna
Rama Rama,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Oh.
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Oh
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Radhe,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Radhe,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Radhe,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Radhe,
Hare.
Radhe,
Krishna.
Radhe. Mm.
Woo, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna. Hari, Hari, Hari. Hari Krishna.
Hare Krishna Radhe. Hare Krishna. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna, Hari, Hari, Hari Ram, Hari Ram.
Whew.
Rama, Rama, Hari Hari,
Hare
Hari
Krishna.
Krishna, Hari
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hari Hari,
Hare
Hari Rama, Hari
Rama.
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama, Hari Hari, Hari
Rama
Krishna,
Rama.
Hari
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hari Hari,
Rama.
Hari Rama, Hari
Hare
Rama,
Rama.
Rama, Rama, Hari
Rama
Hari,
Rama. Hare
Hari Krishna,
Hare.
Hari Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hari
Krishna.
Hari,
Hare
Hari Rama,
Krishna.
Hari Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Rama,
Krishna.
Hari
Hare
Hari,
Hare.
Hari Krishna,
Hare
Hari Krishna,
Rama. Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Hari Hari,
Rama
Hari
Rama. Hare
Rama, Hari
Hare.
Rama, Rama,
Radhe.
Rama, Hari Hari.
Radhe. Radhe. Radhe.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Radhe.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Radhe.
Hari Hari, Hari
Radhe.
Rama, Hari Rama,
Radhe.
Rama, Rama, Hari
Radhe.
Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Rama, 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 Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Mm.
Krishna, 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 Hey Krishna,
Oh.
Krishna, 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 Hari Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Oh.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ah.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Mm.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Oh.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Rama, Rama, Hari Hari,
Mm.
Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Hari Ram, Rama, Rama, Hari Hari. Oh, Krishna, Hari Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Krishna, Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ooh.
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama.
Radhe Radhe.
Yes, yes,
Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama.
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Rama,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram. Unmute
Hare
yourself, yes.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Rama,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hari Ram, Hari Ram, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hari Ram,
Hare
Hari Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram, Hari
Hare
Hari, Hari
Krishna,
Krishna, Hari Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hari Hari, Hari Ram, Hari Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram, Hari Hari, Hari
Hare
Krishna, Hari Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hari
Hare
Hari, Hari
Rama,
Ram, Hari Ram,
Rama,
Ram, Ram,
Rama,
Hari Hari. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
my Lord.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I have a problem. I have a problem. I have a problem. I have to be silent.
Krishna, Krishna.
You have to.
I have to be silent.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Silent.
Krishna,
Ah,
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Rama,
Rama,
ha ha
Hare Hare.
ha,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama,
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Rama, Rama,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Oh,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
oh my
Krishna,
God,
Krishna
oh
Krishna,
my
Hare Hare.
God.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Oh,
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda,
Krishna,
Nityananda,
Krishna,
Sri Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya.
Krishna,
Nityananda,
Krishna,
Nityananda,
Krishna,
Sri Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya. Nityananda,
Krishna,
Nityananda,
Srila
Sri
Gaura
Krishna
Harida,
Chaitanya.
Srila
Nityananda,
Gaura
Nityananda,
Harida,
Sri Krishna
Srila
Chaitanya.
Gaura Harida,
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Srila
Sri
Gaura
Krishna
Harida,
Chaitanya. Nityananda,
Srila
Nityananda,
Gaura
Shri
Harida,
Krishna Chaitanya.
Srila Gaura Harida,
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Srila
Shri
Gaura
Krishna
Harida,
Chaitanya.
Srila
Nityananda,
Gaura Harida,
Nityananda,
Srila Gaura Harida,
Nityananda,
Srila
Nityananda,
Gaura
Shri Krishna
Harida,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Srila
Chaitanya.
Gaura Harida,
Sri
Oh, Srila Gaura Harida, Srila Gaura Harida,
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Srila Gaura Harida,
Gauranga.
Srila Gaura Harida,
Hmm.
Sri Guru.
Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Mm.
Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga,
Ah,
Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Gaurachandra, Gaurachandra, Gauranga, oh my Lord.
oh my Lord.
Gauranga, Gauranga, Nityananda, Gauranga,
Krishna Krishna
Gauranga,
Oh,
Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Hare Rama
Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Hare Hare
Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga,
Hare Krishna
Gaurachandra, Gora Chandra Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga Nityananda Nityananda Gauranga Gauranga
Hare
Gora
Krishna,
Chandra
Hare
Gora
Krishna,
Chandra
Krishna
Gora
Krishna,
Chandra
Hare Hare.
Gora Chandra
Oh,
Gora Chandra Gauranga
oh,
Gauranga Goranga, 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 Chandra, Chandra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Krishna Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Govinda, Radhe Radhe, Govinda Govinda, Govinda Govinda, 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 Radhe, oh my Lord, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Govinda, Radhe, 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 Govinda, Radha, 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 Radha. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Hari 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 Hari, Hari Hari Hari, Hari 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 Hari, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Krishna, Hari Krishna, Krishna 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 Krishna, Krishna
please,
Krishna Krishna, Krishna.
please,
Poor Shama-san. Poor
please,
Shama-san. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Too much spiritual world. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Spirit's powerful.
Guru Maharaj.
Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Oh, my Lord Krishna, thank you so much. Oh, my Lord Krishna, thank you so much. Oh, my Lord Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Oh, my Lord Gauranga. 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 He my Pandit of Nadia is my Lord and Master.
Oh my
He
God.
my Pandit of Nadia is my Lord and Master. He my Pandit of Nadia is my Lord and Master. He my Pandit of Nadia is my Lord and Master. Nityananda, 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 Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Yes.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, yeah, this is this is what they're doing in the spiritual world. They're chanting in ecstasy, glorifying the Lord spontaneously, just like this. This is the Thy will be done on earth as it is in conclusively, not heaven only. If they know about the Lord beyond heaven, yeah, in the spirit world, in the spiritual world, the real spirit world, beyond all matter, beyond even the Brahman, they're just glorifying the Lord in great ecstasy like this. We're doing it, man. This is the most powerful purification in the universe. There's nothing like this. This is the spirit world. This is like Vamanadev. He kicked a hole through all the universal coverings into the spirit world, and then it flows into this world. This is how it does through the chanting of the holy name in ecstasy. That's why you feel different. You feel purified from within. There's no other way to get this. No, it says, even Lord Caitanya said, you could be a perfect Brahmin, but that's not the kind of purification that when the Lord came here, they brought this special purification. The one is called love of God, transcendental mellows. And this kind of purification is deep. It cleanses, it awakens the soul, and it just clears off all these coverings and just opens the door to the spiritual world forever. Even while you're here, just opens that door. And it's so wonderful. The chanting just builds more and more. The door opens easier and easier, and then you open it for others. See? This Kali Yuga is very special. And no, there's never been a time where it's opened so easily, to the most unqualified even, it's amazing, So anyway, this is wonderful. And, and we got the Bhagavatam. We have all these beautiful books written by the greatest devotees who rarely come here. The Lord inspired them. That's how you know, if you want to find out where the spiritual potency is acting, there you'll see the devotional tree. It's a pure tree. It's a pure devotional tree. That's why it's so powerful. A powerful purification, because it's a pure tree. It's from the spiritual world. See, and it purifies everybody, comes to it, close to it even. It's very wonderful. Yeah. So, okay. So, Lord Brahma says, continuing on in Srimad Bhagavatam, this is to a new window, okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is the third canto, I think. Third canto, chapter 9, and text number 6. Or 6, or... Text number 5. O my Lord, persons who smell the aroma of your lotus feet, carried by the air of the Vedic sound through the holes of the ears, accept your devotional service. See, so when the Vedic sounds are chanted by real devotees, when you chant the name, that's why the Lord had the greatest way. He just chanted the name in ecstasy, like everybody that's in the real line does. And it carries the aroma. See, it carries aroma, this attraction to the transcendental Lord, because he's beyond the universe. You got to get that aroma somehow. You got to be able to get a taste for that. See? And the devotees are really the only practical way. See? That's why it's not enough just to do austerities and regulative devotional service and everything. That's what, I was always looking for that when I first came to, when I got opened up with Jesus and I got Prabhupada's books, even my own connection with it, I felt that aroma. And then I was looking with the devotees. They didn't get it yet, really, most of them. They're just kind of, going through the, like practicing, doing the rituals and austerities, and they think that's the aroma, and it doesn't smell very nice to a devotee. They're looking for that transcendental aroma, that they want a whiff of that. See, and that comes, through hearing. That's why when you have a devotee that's mature in this bhakti, they preach and they chant the name in front of you and they preach these mantras, and you get attraction to what is transcendental. And after a while, you love these books, you love these words. Why? Because they're actually God. Okay? The book Bhagavad is the Lord. Even the devotee is considered the Lord. They're the devotee Bhagavad. They're the Lord in the form of a devotee. They never say, I'm God. That's a Mayavadi thing. They're not clear. No, but it's a form of the Lord. The Lord says, I accepted this devotee. It belongs to me. Yeah, go ahead there. Go ahead.
Is it considered devotee Bhagavad as a Lord because Lord live in this devotee?
Yeah, well, when the devotee is accepted, it's like there's the ray of the sun. So the sun, the ray is usually dimmed out because of looking towards Maya. So there's no real light there. You only got the light. It's like a glow of the modes. And people think that's light. They think the shadow is light. All the way up, and that's why the mode of goodness often is worshipped in the world, people doing good deeds and all that. And even the demons imitate that because they see people are attracted to the more of the light in the material world, which is, the light in the material world, which is just the mode of goodness. It's just a glow in comparison to the light of the spirit. Okay? So, what was your question again? I kind of got a little distracted.
Yes, Guru Maharaj, you said that book is considered as a Lord. Even devotee Bhagavad is considered as a Lord. And my question was, because Lord live with devotee, live in devotee.
Oh, right,
That's why it's considered as a Lord. Not I am Lord, but Lord is in me. So it's like a kind of, extension.
You know what it is?
Expansion.
You ever see? It's like a marriage. It's like a marriage. The wife is considered the other half, and the husband is considered. They're together now. Well, that's between us. It's supposed to be ultimately with God, because these are just temporary bodies. So this doesn't not a permanent thing. So with God, then you're the other half of the Lord. And so it's like, how do you tell the difference is the Lord? They live together. They share the same heart. It's like, and they're there together forever. This is why, unless you come in through the door, the Lord doesn't just give himself to you and just anybody, no matter how many austerities you do like this. You got to come in, you got to get purified the way he authorized. See, we just follow the book. It's not, if you speculate on how to get into this relationship, that's all it is. Your speculation always will mislead you. You have to follow the book Bhagavad. That's why it's here. That's why Prabhupada wrote these books very carefully. And then only the real devotee can actually preach them properly, so like as they are, so you can get clear on how to get in here. And you could see people who deviate from this path, even after they come here and they start to deviate, and they end up veering off and they veer out of the Sangha. Some devotees, I notice they may not stay here, like like in the Sangha per se, but their heart is here. Their heart is here. They consider their gurus their guru, and they're appreciative and all that. But they may not. Some people, they may like to be more alone, I guess. So I'm seeing how the Lord plays it. But the main thing is they keep their dedication to Guru, Krishna, Vaishnavas. The great boon is if you do stay close, you'll get really purified, very clear, very conclusive. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you so much. It's so much in me that it's barely, it's hard to not talk, I was wake up yesterday, Lalita, because you said that devotee and Lord share the one heart and they always together. And I just wanted to confirm it because as I was a small child, like 2 years old, I always felt him. I was born in atheistic family and I was talking to him. I was talking to him every night. I was sharing like to father, like to friend, I had also the visions in garden of Vrindavan, whatever. And then my whole life, I was meeting people and meeting paths, and I was always choosing the highest, the highest, which was the most close to the God. But then it was not this. So I was going further and further and further and further and always choosing the highest. And then I met Krishna. And then I met you. And I want to just confirm your all words that this is God, this is spiritual, that this is real deal, because this is what is happening to me since weeks. It's nothing material, it's beyond of control. And I just want to share that if I would live alone, I would explode to the spiritual world, because I have to hold everything,
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm burning, but everything what you are saying is so true. It feels so good. It feels like home. I feel such, today morning I was like, before when I was fit, I was always affirm. I love life. I love life. I love life. And now I affirm, I love life with God, I love life with Krishna. I don't sleep 4 nights already.
Oh my God. 4 nights? Wow. That's an awakening. That's the I had that kind of thing. I can't sleep because so much energy, flowing your
4
body.
nights.
4 nights.
And today I was experiencing something in the night. I just observed. I didn't know what was it. My eyes was open. I had a smile and I didn't feel my body. I was like in the room, but not in the room. I felt only spiritual body, There was no shapes. There was not this material. I was like just this love of Krishna is all the time. I was even teasing him at night. I was like, go away, it's enough. And then, like you said, it's hardcore.
Yeah.
Thank you that I could share.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, intense stuff. Yeah. Sounds like you're going through a spiritual awakening, The Lord Caitanya does that. And he even when he was here, people were going through amazing things, One guy, he saw the Lord's form being really big, huge, and for 3 weeks he was just going around town kind of in a crazy mood, just I thought he went crazy, he's so much full of energy and in intoxication and of spirit.
I really have to watch out because I will be thrown out of the house because they think I am crazy,
Yes,
they are like, and I am
be careful.
all the time smiling.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
after a
Krishna
while,
is
they'll pick it up, you know, hopefully.
Krishna is changing everything. Thoughts, vision, plans, my body, my everything. Everything. I feel like it's happening, like you said, alchemic, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this.
yeah.
I used to say I have to earn and I have to this and this and this, and then I have time for Krishna. And now I'm telling you guys, I'm not doing anything. It's happening to me.
Wow.
Okay. I try to be silent.
Don't try anything. Just be yourself. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Spontaneous. That's what we like. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at here? Let's try some of this here. Yes. Yeah. Oh, my Lord, persons who smell the aroma of your lotus feet. See, that's when you hear it. You see, that's the aroma. Hearing devotees who chant in ecstasy and love the scriptures and the bliss of it. They're relishing it. They're relishing it. And that you get that aroma. That's the real prasadam I was trying to tell Kamalakanta about, is that aroma. You know, it's a taste, just like you taste food, you know, it's just, but there, it's to do with your soul. Yeah. And it only comes from the devotees who love, who smell that aroma and are tasting these scriptures, you know, tasting the name. That's how it works. That's how what the Lord started here. And that's the real Krishna conscious movement. That's where devotional service and practice is going. Vaidhi Bhakti, you know, the devotees are doing it and practicing and all that. Is ultimately is to become attracted to this kind of service. See, so but that you have to come to the devotees when it's time, when you're ready, and then you'll learn what the internal devotional service. Otherwise, nobody knows. Go ahead.
I have one question, one confirmation. It's exactly like you are saying. It's a food. It's a food. I'm spending my days and I think like Krishna, Radha, and I'm feeling like I'm feeding my spiritual body, and it grows and it's more shine and it purifies. Exactly like you said, 100%. I just wanted to confirm. And my question is. My question is, because what you are saying makes me so strong, so insane strong, and so insane confident, but I'm kind of crazy right now, you know, because I have to hold this everything. So my question is, do you think if I will continue, can I reach the state like of inner confidence, inner being of, you know, of Krishna, but being able to do my stuff, you know, like being very, very, very profi on doing, but inside being like grounded. And
Absolutely.
is it possible, or will be I always crazy?
No. Well, look at me. I look at Lolita. She gets things done. You know, I do also, and yeah, it gets more integrated. First, you have usually the awakening, and then it starts integrating, working into your life. And the devotees, even with Lord Caitanya, some were renounced, and that's all they wanted to do. They were in a position to do that. Some were pounds and shillings. They had jobs. The Bhavananda Roy and his 5 sons. 2 of them decided to go to Lord Caitanya at a certain point, but the others stayed, and they had families, and they were working, and they were dealing with monies and all that stuff. Didn't matter. They had love for God. They had faith. That's like, you know, the main thing is you got the energy, you got the feeling, you got the connection, and that's that. It's just a forever thing. Whatever your position you're in, and then it integrates more. I mean, right now this is important phase, you know, a lot of energy. It's changing things and, you know, modifying, so you become bigger, better, more, you know, enhanced. You're becoming the human being 2.0, divine human, you know. Forget about Klaus Schwab way. That way, no. That's that mechanical way. That's the demon way. We do it the devotee way. This is human 2.0 organically. You know, you become human and divine together. That's why the Lord is living. You're a human being living with the Lord, and your activities are His activities. His activities are your activities. You know, and He considers like that. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, that's a really balanced way. I mean, that's, that I always like that about the Christians that really had Christ, because they could be normal. This is what I seem so abnormal in Vaishnavism, people trying to be something different than what they are and put on faces and imitations. And it seems so artificial. That's the one thing attracted me to the Christians that were, I mean, the real Christians, that had Christ. They were just normal, natural, and
Yeah.
they you could see they had spirit. They had a communication, a personal relationship with God. I love that. Bhakti Vinod loved that too about Krishna. That's why he almost became a Christian until he got the Vaishnava. Then he saw, oh, this is the perfection of that. Just like I did. I came to that conclusion too. This is the perfection of what Jesus was bringing. And yeah, so carry on. Yeah, you just be yourself. It'll all balance out soon. Once I went through like 3 weeks once. I was like, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even eat anything. I couldn't drink anything practically. There's just so much energy just pouring, like divine energy just pouring in, man. But like really hollowed out stuff, man. Just I was never the same. I was like the same, but not the same anymore. It's just something completely changed.
I told Lalita yesterday that I got extreme control over my senses. It's like I don't feel addictions. I don't feel pulling from inside that I have to coffee or smoke or eat something bad. I can decide when and what, and better to light, to not be heavy, to keep it
Yeah,
super
that's
control.
great. Yeah, that's a great gift. Let's see if it sticks. If it sticks, great. And it could be because there's such an influx of God inside, that you just, whatever God, see, Lord Caitanya, one of his qualities is complete control over the senses. So yeah, so see, it may stay, maybe it'll back off a little bit. I don't know. See what happens. It's great. I mean, it's really Krishna's taste is huge. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah. Thank you. All right. So, yes, I like this last part. Carried by the Ayurvedic sound through the holes of the ears, accept your devotional service. See, accept. Now, not just devotional. See, that's why ultimately when you're doing devotional service in practice, you come to the point of hearing, just like, see, Maharaj Parikshit, he came to the point of realizing the essence of the path was just to hear from a self-realized soul, so he can get attraction to that aroma of Krishna through the pure devotee, through the empowered devotee. See, that's the culmination of all their devotional service and practice, or whatever you do in the world. If it brings you to the devotee where you can hear this sound vibration of the chanting the holy names and ecstatically chanting, and hear the conclusive truths of the Vedas like this, it carries that aroma of attraction. And see, you accept devotional service. You realize, oh, this is what to do. Oh, I want to do this. See, it becomes natural. It's like, oh yeah, I want to accept. See, then you accept. You come like Lord Caitanya and Maharaj Parikshit. They accepted the path of pure devotional service, which simply starts with hearing. So that's why this is so powerful, because you're catching the aroma and becoming attracted to pure devotional service. Otherwise, there's no other real practical way to do it. That's why the Lord comes here, transcendental Lord. That's why his elevated devotees come here to carry that aroma of this attraction to the transcendental Lord, not the mundane Lord, not the mode of goodness Lord, mode of passion or mode of ignorance, that level. No. Transcendental Lord. That's, St. Paul had this realization. He said, we must preach. See, we must preach, otherwise because we carry the scent of the Lord. See? Rupa Goswami said the same thing about the Vidagdha Madhava. He said this Vidagdha Madhava is so wonderful because it carries the scent of the Lord. See, they always say the same thing. If you're going to get attracted to pure devotional service, it's going to be through the real devotee who's empowered, see, to transmit this attraction. That's Bhakti Lata Bij. The attraction to worship the transcendental Lord without material motive. I remember I was in the Narayan Raj Sangha, and they were talking about pure devotional service. So they take the definition of Rupa Goswami's, and it's kind of what it is, but they think they got to practice their way to that. I always thought this is odd. They're trying to artificially, like act. It's like an imitation. And that's all. Devotional service basically is that on the practice level. You're trying to imitate what it is natural for a devotee. And it doesn't work like that. Ultimately, you got to see, I can't do it that way. I can't just practice my way, and I have to get the mercy. Okay? That's when you're open to hearing from an empowered devotee. When you're ready, you realize, man, I've tried to practice for, all these Vaishnavas, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years now since Prabhupada, still don't got it. They don't got this. None of them. I haven't seen one example of the mercy of Lord Caitanya yet, because they're trying to practice their way into it. In the Narayan Raj group, not even one. Not even of the highest ones in the groups and everything, not even one. They're trying to practice their way by austerities and everything. You see? Doesn't work. That's why they're sent. They have to be. It just starts with one devotee. All you need is one. Madhavinda Puri, one person. All the way, you have to have an associate of Lord Caitanya, and they're so rare. And how do you know? Well, do you have the qualities of an associate of Lord? You just naturally love the Lord. You love Lord Caitanya. And it shows. It shows so much that God and Lord Caitanya hide in plain sight. Right in front of your eyes, you could see who an associate is. And unless they preach and teach the world and everybody else, nobody still knows, because you never see anything like this. You can go in ISKCON, you never see any of this kind of devotional service. It's so odd, so different, so rare, and it's not anywhere. They look at this and they think that's crazy. Just like when Lord Caitanya had ecstatic symptoms, the whole village never saw anything like that, and they thought he's crazy. Yeah, only that Srivasi, ecstatic devotee, Narada Muni. So, that's ecstatic symptoms. See, and this is I wish I had those symptoms. People, if they knew what was really going on, they would be begging for this. This is the highest level of realization. If you don't have this kind of relationship with Lord Caitanya, if you do have this relationship with Lord, this is topmost revelation, realization, understanding, ecstasy, everything. They're very rare. Do you see any consciousness like this on the planet? This is being so close to the source that you can barely tell the difference between the source and its servant of that source. That's why he said, when you see me, you see the Father. What do you think that means? You see the qualities of the Father, man, very clear, conclusive. Deepest understanding and revelation of the essence of all truths. When you see me, you see the Father. The ecstasy of God. The raging, ecstatic happiness of God. What's the difference between God's happiness and his devotees? It's the same. That's why the devotee never says, I'm not God. No, my Lord. He says, my Lord is given. I like the relationship. See, really, I'm here to teach what is a real relationship with God, not to be God. No, I have devotees realize, topmost realization is to taste the sugar, man, not be the sugar. Even the Lord wants to taste the sugar. He comes here as Lord Caitanya in the mood of a devotee. Taste the sugar. What would it be? The sugar. He's thinking, look at Radharani. She's a devotee, man. You know, she's tasting me, and boy, look at her happiness, more than mine. Wow, look at her realization. She knows more about me than I know about myself because of the strength of her love, her bhakti. That's it, man. This devotional service. Yeah, anybody preaching that kind of stuff here? I mean, it's right in front of their face. It's all in the books, but who sees it? Only a devotee who is a devotee that has this bhakti, you know. We cannot realize the Lord as he is without this bhakti. Otherwise, he's hiding in plain sight. You can't even realize what the demons are doing to you. They're hiding in plain sight. You know, you need mercy to even see what the demons are doing, how they're running the world. You know, the Lord is this level is so great because you see everything. It's like you're an eagle on top of the mountain, and you see all things, all levels. That not even like New Age people, Christians, they're on like different parts of the mountain, or people, different philosophers, they're all at different parts of the mountain. And you're the eagle looking down like you're the fool on the hill. Everybody thinks you're a fool, you know, fool on the hill. That song is all about a devotee of Lord Caitanya, actually. They're on the hill. They see the world going around, spinning around, and people are whirling around, looking at the world. And you're sitting there looking at everybody spinning around, looking at all these changing things. And so anyway, we're here to teach this beautiful stuff and give people real shelter, you know. If I saw something better, I'd follow it. This is nothing, it's topmost, man. There's nothing, just like Brahma says, there's nothing beyond you, Lord. There's nothing beyond the philosophy of Lord Caitanya on the spiritual path. It's just what Krishnadas Kaviraj says. Lord Caitanya and his mercy is the only meaning of a person advancing in spiritual life. I mean, really. This is really, I mean, otherwise you got new agey stuff. It's not clear, speculation, slow path. You'll be on that for lifetimes. Yeah, or anything, philosophies, this path, that path, all the pearls on the string. You might as well get the pearl that's being offered, the best of all pearl of great price. Not just any pearl. It's all pearls because it's all divine. It's all on God, you know. But this is the pearl of great price, even more than what Jesus. See, Jesus was 2,000 years ago. Lord Caitanya is that second coming. Come on, man. It ain't gonna. Where do you get an incarnation like that gives you the rapture? We're here just to, you know, rapture people, man. Come here. You want the rapture? You're waiting for the rapture? Why wait? Come here. We'll get you in the rapture. You'll be raptured, you know, in ecstasy. Rapture means ecstasy, you know, ecstatic mood. Yeah, you just come here. Well, you'll get in. Look at her. She's raptured already. She'll be rapping songs soon. Now, okay. For them, you are never separated from the lotus of their hearts. That's it. See, you're engaged. You accept devotional service. Now you're ecstatic devotee. You open your mouth and you're not separated anymore, because that's how we connect. We're meant to be separated so that we can have union. And the separation comes so that we can have union again. See, so that our pleasure just stays. Otherwise, you know, that's the thing in Brahman, people think, oh, I want to be one with God and I want to be the music of the spheres. No, union and separation, that's love. See? Friendship, that's love, that's maintenance. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I just realized something, Guru Maharaj. I'm teaching people how to work with emotions and inner child and so on, and it's always working. It's very powerful. It changed them. Okay, because when they have this inner child the whole life who's crying, it's a problem. And I was very, very convinced till now that this emotional work, this inner work, it must be done. Uh, but now what I feel this bliss, I feel this spiritual body, and now I think you were right that this prem, this God, it's enough, because when you are in this state, you are not anymore your body, emotions and history and traumas. You are not this. You're just not this. You feel your other body, and you don't need to repair anything or go somewhere in the past and doing some settings, because you are new born.
Yeah, born again. New, your spirit. You're living. You're identifying with the spirit body. It's natural. Just like it was natural to identify with your material body, now you identify spiritually. And you know how to keep that going is by devotional service. Beautiful.
And before you said that devotee sees everything, that everybody thinks that he's stupid, but he sees everything. And I think it's beautiful to see the motives of all the rest, people.
Oh, yeah.
That they can, yeah.
Yeah, it's human, to have motive. And because even as a spiritual being, you have motive. Your motive is to commune with God. It's pure motive. See, that's the purest motive you can is this loving relationship. So in the world, that reflection is here too, where people have motive for what they do. That's their inspiration. You got to have motive. You got to achieve your goal, right? That you got to be motivated. See? But it's usually material, motivated to make money or this or that. So devotees, they have pure motive, purified motive, ultimately, to connect because it's your nature. That's love, it's just your nature. You want to love God, that God loves you, you love him. It's just your nature to do that. And that's pure motive. And that's where all this chanting and association is going. So you're doing, they call it unmotivated devotional service. It's unmaterially motivated devotional service. But there's motive. There's always got to be a desire to connect with Krishna. See that lust to me with the Lord. I will see it, but it's pure. Yeah. So anyway, we're very lucky to have this and to share this actually with the world. This is. Especially at this time. I mean, this is the perfect time. More people will be open at this time because they're looking. Even devotees, that's why everything falls 2 fingers too short from doing this. We're not too short. Because bhakti is here, people will achieve their desire, their ultimate desire, if they want God, a communication with the Lord, a relationship with the transcendental Lord. You won't be 2 fingers too short here. See, because bhakti is here now. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so we're back until Shama-san gets some more exciting things to share. Oh, my Lord, the people of the world are embarrassed by material anxieties. They are always afraid. They always try to protect wealth. That's Maya's game, is to make you afraid, especially now. See, so that's the way she can get control. See, is by fear. See, so when you're in association with devotees, that fear goes, your vibration, Krishna's raised above, out of you, into the heart. See, and then the fear goes. Everybody is being pushed, their consciousness is being pushed down and compressed into the lower centers. Even, it's almost like some people, they can't take it. They get, they just like rebel. They're trying to be pushed down. Not everybody can be pushed down. Matter of fact, a lot of people can only be pushed too far. That's why you see the protests and the riots. People are trying to be, the government and Maya is trying to push everybody down, their consciousness down into the low stages of survival and fear, and being repressed. See, and that's why ultimately people can't stand it. Then they either commit suicide or take drugs or alcohols and smoke lots of pots or whatever they do to cope, take pharmaceuticals, or they explode. They just come in, and that's why the riots are coming now, because it's like a forced suppression now of the spirit. But that causes, when you compress something down, it can. So we're having a lot of that lately too. See, so this is amazing because this relieves the pressure. It brings the pressure up. Really, it's the path for it. Brings it up into the heart. See, and even though, see, this spirit that we have, that we carry, is out of the jurisdiction of Maya, and Maya knows this. She's not in her jurisdiction, and she's fine with that. If you come this way, if you come into this association, she'll let go of you. She'll let go. She'll let go of her hold on you. Maybe test you a little bit, your resolve, but she'll let go. See, otherwise you belong to her. You belong to the Maya, and you'll be compressed more and repressed and all that until you surrender. You wave the white flag. Okay, all right, I'm open. Where is there a savior here? When a savior comes preaching, savior is a bona fide spiritual master. They come preaching. They preach the word. See, they preach, they chant. Right now in this line is we come here chanting Hare Krishna in the world. We chant the Vedic sounds, which is the path, and so that the people can hear and become attracted. See, come into this association, you'll get shelter here. Maya will let go of you. Yeah, when she doesn't want to bother the devotees, she actually has a fear of that, because you could be Lord Shiva, but if the devotee is here on this planet, a real devotee, a real intimate associate, why would she commit an offense against devotees? That's why you come under this protection. You'll feel it. You'll feel Maya let go of you. And that's why that's the narrow gate, man. You got to come into the shelter of the real devotees. Otherwise, when you leave the shelter and you lose faith in a bona fide guru, she takes charge. She'll put you on the Vaidhi path. You'll be working your butt off trying to attain Krishna again, and be misdirected by those instill false ego, false identifications with name and fame. You'll get gurus like that. They're still contaminated with that. They believe in austerities. They're still trying to attain Krishna. They'll teach you it's all about attaining Krishna instead of just getting the gift. You notice that? Who's preaching it's a gift? Nobody except here. Because they don't have the power to give the gift. You got to be empowered to give this gift. It's like I said, got the order, got the blessings. Just that's the way it works in Vaishnava. The books teach that. And the experience of the devotee teaches that. And the experiences of the sadhus teach that. See, Guru Sadhu Shastra is here perfectly, properly. The formula that works, that makes pure devotees, purified devotees. Don't worry about being a pure devotee. As soon as you want to be a pure devotee, that's not about that. Just be happy in having a relationship with Krishna, man. It's so, just taste him just taste him to life. Just taste, relish that relationship. Right there, Shama Sundari? Is that correct? Yeah. Just be, you forget about trying to be something, to be somebody, to dress for success even. You might even look like Gaur Haridas or something. I don't care, man. I just want to, I know it, the basis of this preaching is taste, man. Lose the taste, lose the real preaching. Krishna's taste is huge. What else we got? Let's say something else here. What else? Oh, Bhakti Tom. Okay. Bhakti Tom, welcome, my friend. We had an early start today. Sorry about that. I got up at 11 o'clock at nighttime. But I went to bed 7:30. See, that's why I try to. Otherwise, I'd probably wake up at 11 anyway. And I'd go to bed at 9 and wake up at 11. So I figured it out. Go to bed early. Then I get up early and get enough sleep. Yeah. Okay. Back to the thing here a little bit here. Let's see what else we can get out of this. They always try to protect wealth, body, and friends. Yeah, because see, those are opulence of the world, and they have to be protected. You got to protect your wealth. People are always trying to get it. They're thieves. You got like here. I got to have a safe. You never know if I left the door open and then people come in, they steal. See, you always got to protect things. See, and that's just how it is. The human. But see. I have a safe. I put things in. I lock the door, but I don't make a big thing like I'm afraid. If somebody comes in, realize you lock the door and everything. What are you going to do? It's just God's will. A lot of people they don't know how this works. They think, oh, you're not. They tell me this. You're not a real devotee because you lock your door. Oh, I see where you're at. Yeah, it's not even common sense. Yeah, of course, lock your door, but I don't make it like it's otherwise you're trying to virtue signal. Spirit, the false ego spirit, you virtue signal. Look at me, I'm austere. Look at me, I don't lock my door. People do that. That's spiritual virtue. It's not even really spiritual. It's just another level of material consciousness. Virtue signaling. You're how virtuous you are, how spiritual you are. You ever see those kind of people? They're spiritual. But they're when you get to them alone, then they're completely different. Anyway, this is a great path. It gets you out of all these illusions, man. You just say, hey, Lord, let me just chant your name, man. Let's connect, man. Let's commune. That's it. Perfect happiness. Perfect path, perfect satisfaction, purification, perfect, love, perfect. I found my Lord. I'm with my Lord today, man. I open my mouth, chant his name, and there we go. Paradise is opened. Yeah, that's it. Simple life. That's why Krishna's simple. Simple person. He just wants to communicate with his devotees. Think about his devotees. Think about the truths and all this, the universe, how it is, connected. Yeah, it's a great life. Yeah. They are filled with lamentation, unlawful desires, and paraphernalia. You see how Brahma, the Bhagavatam, even in the Bhagavatam, is preaching the highest truth distinguished from illusion? Highest truth distinguished from illusion. Highest truth distinguished from illusion. That's how we learn. That's why if I don't do that, or any devotee doesn't do that, you don't learn about real Bhagavatam. You got to be like the book. You got to explain the book like it explains. You got to show people. See, that's why you got to be like, Brahma was a person or is a person. See? He was a realized soul or is a realized soul. Even now he's in the unseen, but he's a realized soul. See? If you were here And that book would be a living thing, right? Living person talking to you like he was here. That's why to understand this, you need a living person chanting these sound vibrations. This should humble the Rhythmics. All we need is Prabhupada's books. Well, the verse says you got to hear these vibrations, man, from a realized soul. See, Brahma realized that. Any real devotee is realizing these things. They love these truths. Just like they love God, they love this book. They love these words. If you don't love these words, you don't love the words of a real empowered devotee, you don't know who God is. You don't know who a real guru is. You don't know Prabhupada practically, relevantly. Don't tell me you know Prabhupada and you don't like the words of devotees who transmit Prabhupada's deep conceptions in this world. No, you're still practicing. You're still in false ego, wanting to be something. Ask Janaki. She knows all about people like that. They used to come to her house. These gurus went to her house. And they all want to be something. See, want to be something, want to attain something. But not in the correct way. You want to be something? Come here. You'll become a real devotee. And in the eyes of the Lord, you'll be something. And you'll love it. You're like, wow, in the eyes of the Lord, I feel that the Lord loves me. I love the Lord. Okay? If you do that, then you'll be good with that. See? But otherwise, you're nothing. If you just try to do it in people steal things. This is what they try to do. They steal the reputation of a guru. They call usurping. Yeah, they steal the position. Just like they do with politicians. You think these politicians are really qualified? You think, if you're a politician and leading people, you're a leader in this world, you think that's the way to do it, is you cheat people and deceive them and lie to them, promise them things that you don't come through with? No, but that's Kali Yuga. That's the world, right? So in a sense, it's natural, but is it really? Do you want to be led by people like that? I don't want to. Do you want to be led by gurus that have other motives? That they're in it for like a job and professional Bhagavatam reciters? Or they just don't have any real spiritual power to deliver you, but they infer that they can. The GBC says that you're a guru who can deliver their disciples, therefore you go around with your piece of paper. You want to do that? Or would you rather be a real, like here, you come here, you become a real guru, even as a teacher, even as a part of this group, you just automatically in your job or whatever you do out there, you affect people, or you do Facebook Live, you open your mouth, you're part of this. You will see the Lord, just like the Lord empowers me, he'll empower you too. It's already right, Lalita? You feel the empowerment? What about you there, Shama Sundar? You feel the empowerment? Yeah, see, practical, it actually works. And it's not you alone, because now you're with the Lord because you took shelter, the right place that gives you a real, genuine, divine relationship with the Lord. It's you and the Lord together. He needs to have you to act in this world. You're very important. And you need to have him to act in this world properly, right? This is the relationship now. What do you get what Jesus had? You get what all real devotees have. Jesus said, of myself, I can do nothing. You will say the same thing if you're not already. It's about empowerment from the transcendental level of consciousness, the Lord working through you, because now you're in the real line that leads to the electricity all the way into the spirit world. You're one of those rare persons. That was the Christians. Real early ones were like that. Jesus poked a hole into the universe. He overcame Satan, the material Maya, by what? Devotion. See, Holy Spirit. See, and those who believed in him, They got it. That's a line. That's why I use Jesus preaching, just like the Bhagavatam is a compilation of all kinds of great devotees who made it with God. See? Jesus was like that. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Oh, my Lord, the people of the world. Oh, we read that. As long as they do not take shelter of your safe lotus feet, they are full of such anxieties. See? So, and that's basically how, what is the purpose of a guru? People think to go directly. No, you can see anybody coming here, you needed a guru, obviously, otherwise you wouldn't be here. You needed to even get through your gurus. You had gurus, some of you, but it led you to this level, to this place. See, now you know how to take shelter. The Lord has given you shelter. You've come the proper way. You listen to a real empowered devotee who has a real authentic relationship with the transcendental Lord. Therefore, you get one too. You learn how to take shelter of the Lord's lotus feet, and you teach others how to do it too, even as a spiritual teacher. You teach the proper conception. See, how do you abandon all varieties of religion? You think these devotees, they can't get over religion still because they don't know the knack. They don't know how to get over, how to abandon all varieties of religion. How did Krishna teach Arjuna? I mean, it's hiding right in plain sight. Krishna was a person. He was the spiritual master. Bhagavad Gita says that. You know, Arjuna says, Guru Dev, Krishna, you're my guru, you're my spiritual master, you teach me. He was a living person. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, abandon all varieties or just take shelter of me. That's your guru. If you take shelter of a real guru like that, you figured it out. Krishna will give you his lotus feet. He'll give you that relationship forever. That is the real path. That is the eternal path. Life after life. See, the songs of Narottam. He is my Lord. My spiritual master is my Lord. Birth after birth. Why? Because they come here. I mean, the Lord says, worshiping that such a spiritual master that is like that songbook is better than worshiping the Lord, because the Lord is in your heart. He's having a hard time getting through. You keep getting bewildered by this person and this teaching, that teaching, this piece of Maya, that piece of Maya, and they get you through. That's why the Lord says, oh, you need a devotee like that, because that's me in my form as a devotee. I mean, you're all going to become like that. This is win-win here. This is not win-lose. I'm not Klaus Schwab. I'm not Bill Gates lying to you, and I'm going to be the elite, and you're going to be a peon, Hunger Games society. You're going to be hungry, and I'm going to be sitting in a palace eating. That's with a lot of these gurus. That's the way you are with them. They're sitting in a nice palace. Go look at how, and you're living hand to mouth. You come here, you become as good as guru in the right way. Ye shall do greater things than I, and that's happening here already. That means you're in the right place. It's your Father's pleasure to give you the kingdom. Then you're in the right place if you're feeling that. You feel the pleasure of God. You see how happy He is with you? Are you good with that, or do you want a people please? You want to ass kiss out there? Would you want false prestige? See, they call it false prestige. Or do you want the real prestige of being a devotee of the Lord and not even thinking about it? Lord, just give me the gift of devotion, man. Forget about me being a great devotee. I just want to, love you and love your devotees. I just want to taste your glories. Let me sing your glories. That's all, then automatically you become a great devotee. People start calling you Maharaj. Isn't that what they're doing here? Gaurahari doesn't even wear a dhoti, man. Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta. People freaking out. Can you imagine these Vaidhi Bhaktas? How dare they call that guy? Who the heck is he? That Bhaktivedanta, Divine Grace. I even hear some of that. Divine Grace, Gaurahari does. Him? Who is he? He ain't nothing, man. Look at our gurus, man. Look at they're dressed for success, man. They got rubber stamps, boom, boom, boom. They're bona fide. Look at that. Look at that high seat. Look at the Gauri sitting on a chair. Oh, my guru sits on a high seat, man, with a silk dhoti and a nice Rolex watch. That's maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. Maybe not. Anyway, that's the world. The world is really funny. I just got to cut a few jokes here. Okay, what else we got here? See, oh my Lord, persons who are bereft of the all-auspicious performance of chanting and hearing about your transcendental activities are certainly unfortunate and are also bereft of good sense. So, oh my Lord, persons who are bereft of the all-auspicious performance of chanting and hearing about your transcendental activities are certainly unfortunate and are bereft of all good sense. So if you're listening to somebody as a guru or a teacher in our Vaishnava line, or it could be a Christian line, and you're not feeling something special, I mean really special, like a professional Bhagavatam reciter or somebody, a professional, somebody reading the Vedas, but they don't have real taste for it. It's kind of a job for them. No, you need somebody who naturally loves God, naturally loves these books. Like Lord Caitanya, when he was a little kid, they tested people to see, what are you attracted to as a baby, spontaneously. So they put gold in the center. So Lord Caitanya was going to be tested, what's he going to gravitate towards? And they put gold, and they put jewelry, and they put other opulences around, mundane things, and then they put the Bhagavatam there. And the Lord waddled up, and he picked up the Bhagavatam and held it, and everybody went, whoa, he's going to be a great, great pundit, scholar of the Bhagavatam. He again grabbed it. See, you need to hear from people. See, he brought it in from another life, of course. It's God, But devotees are like that too. They naturally gravitate towards the spiritual books. That's why here, if you're a devotee and you need a little help to be delivered, and most people do, and you're a devotee in your heart, you'll come here. You'll gravitate. You'll embrace this Sangha. You'll realize, oh, this is going to help me. Yeah, I want to be close. See, you're close here. You're close to God. You notice that? That's why people show up here that want to embrace this. Because you feel close. That's why I come here. I feel close to God. I love Sadhu Sangha. I love to chant these Vedic truths and concepts. Yeah. See, and people just naturally, if you don't gravitate, see, this is transcendental. If you don't gravitate towards hearing and chanting and remembering the glories of the absolute truth, in association of those who actually are not hypocrites, they actually, as imperfect as they may seem in this world to people of the world, they love the books. They love the name. That's empowerment. That means you got the mercy of the Lord. And this mercy is for everybody. This mercy is for the lowest people even, or the highest. You could be the highest acknowledged by scholars and ISKCONs and all of that and everything. But this mercy is for you. If you don't have it, it could be for you. Or we give it to somebody else. We'll give it to a nobody. We'll give it to Amy or Fanny. And you could be, in the eyes of the world, fantastic. Oh, he's so great. He's pure devotee. He's this and all that. And Fanny and Amy, they got this special mercy, which is real greatness. This is greatness. Greatness is this intimate relationship with the Lord. There ain't anything else that's great in this world. Greatness is to taste the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam and Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That's greatness. To taste it, not to be something. To represent it, but not represent it. The hypocrisy. Even the lowest person can you could be, this is what Lord Caitanya taught. This is what the Bhagavatam teaches. You could be a dog eater, a meat eater, beef eater. But if you know the science of Krishna consciousness, you can be a spiritual master. Oh yeah, it says that in Chaitanya Charitamrita. You could be the lowest. But if you know the science of spirit, you could be a spiritual master. What is that science? A relationship with the Lord. Because then the Lord speaks through you. He lives in you. He resides in the seat of your heart. He preaches to the world through you, even though you're considered by the world the lowest of all. But whoever listens to you, if they're really looking for the truth, they will find it there. See, that's why I just put out the message, man. You know, preach over the waves of Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. And those who are seeking connection, they will find it here. They know inside the Lord. See, Krishna is seated in the heart of all living beings and directing their wanderings. They will be drawn to a place like this. That's why we only get the ones who are really, really looking. Okay. So they engage in inauspicious activities, enjoying sense gratification for a little while. See, for a little while is your life, and then it's over. Look at us. We're also enjoying sense gratification. Did you hear from Shama Sundari? She's enjoying now sense gratification. See, transcendental sense gratification. To pleasure the transcendental senses is this. and to be able to relish that. See, that's the gift you get here. How would you like that for Christmas? That's the real present. And you get that present, oh boy, you're going to be happy forever. It won't be one of these toys you get and then it breaks and then you got to get another toy in your next Christmas. So give us a word, Lalita. Since we got you up here.
I'm sick every morning, Guru Maharaj. I'm so sick. My stomach and it is sick every morning. It's so difficult. It's like a pregnant woman again. Am I pregnant again?
Maybe you're pregnant again with God or something, man, you know? Yeah.
But I wanted to be here because to see her awakening of Shama Sundari. Because I'm following her from so close by, and I say, I wanna be there. It's so beautiful to see this. It's really,
If you're sleeping a lot, that's good too. You know, that means you're healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It's all good. It's all, yeah.
But I love those vibes when Krishna comes in. Well, he's born in that heart, in that little heart, and the whole situation is so attractive for me. So attractive. Yeah. It's very rare to see that, to be a witness of it, to see what the experiences are of a devotee who just receives the Lord, all those purifications, and then this purification disappears, and then boof, he comes with another loading inside.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. It's amazing.
All those doubts, and then the doubts are gone. And because the doubt can only be gone when the Lord gives you the confirmations himself, when his presence is so powerful, his taste is so powerful. Nothing else can convince you than Krishna himself, actually.
Yeah. That's how you know.
Yeah. And I hear on what she says. Beautiful.
Yeah. That's why it's the devotee Bhagavat and the super soul, see, working together for confirmations. Important.
Yeah, there was one evening, I don't know, this week, when I called Lalita, and we were, sharing this experience, like comparing in this joyful way, yeah, how it's in you, how it's in me, and then we were laughing together through the screen, and suddenly again the screen was disappearing, I felt my soul and her Krishna and my Krishna, and it was very, very, very mystical experience. Beautiful. Yesterday I went to teach yoga. Completely drunk, and I went out, and suddenly the world was beautiful like never before. And my first reaction was like, wow, Krishna, will you make this world beautiful? It's another reality. Even this material reality looks different. Krishna book, Krishna cup.
It looks like snow there. You got snow, right? Snow.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow, look at that. Wow. A real Christmas. Tom, give us a word.
Wow. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. It's all coming together now. The proportions, the real functionality, what's important and what's less important, and I made a kind of new plan for using the day, but this is more attractive. So it gravitates toward this, and I'm very happy it gravitates toward this and not material goals.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah. All right, I think we're gonna probably stop soon, but I'll maybe do a little more verse here, and then we'll stop. Maybe I'll go on because it's only 2:30 in my time. 2:30, my God, so early. So I could probably go on again. Maybe I'll rest up a little bit. But you guys, if you want to go on, Lalita and whoever else, I think Lalita usually do. Are you going to do a class this morning or no?
Normally I finish at this time, but I will try to give a little one.
Yeah. So I'll go off now, and so Lalita will do a little one there.
A little.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I'll watch too from there. Okay, so hey, thank you for this coming, everybody, and it was a really sweet little thing we did here. Yeah,
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It was very sweet. Yes.
yeah. Hare Krishna.